spit upon, slapped in the face, tripped up, pelted with burning cigar stubs, and insulted by jeers and obscene language too vile to print or repeat, according to an account in the newspaper Woman's Journal. Even worse, the police did nothing to control the mob. To the marchers' fury, police officers stood by and laughed. One told the women, "There would be nothing like this if you would stay at home." The police officers' wish that women would just stay at home reflected the attitude of large numbers of American men of the era. By 1913, American women had been fighting for the right to vote for more than 65 years. And for longer than that, women had heard men say that they should just stay home, that they should not be involved in politics, that they should not vote or run for political office, or work outside the home, or make claims to equality with men. But change was afoot. "Washington has been disgraced," proclaimed the Woman's Journal after the attack on the marchers. Many other Americans, including many men, agreed. The attack horrified the public, won sympathy for the marchers, and convinced many that it was time for women to have equal access to the ballot box. The husband and the wife are one. When the United States was a young country, in the early 19th century, its female citizens, especially married women, had few legal rights. When an American woman married, the law no longer considered her a separate person. In the United States, laws that controlled women's lives were based on the writings of British legal scholar William Blackstone. He said, "The husband and the wife are one, and that one is the husband." So, a woman's rights, property, and legal responsibilities went to her husband as soon as she married. Literally, everything she owned, including land, money, and even her own clothes and possessions, belonged to her husband. If she worked outside the home, her wages belonged to her husband as well. In this era, American women could not enter into contracts, sue or be sued, serve on juries, or vote. Mothers had no legal custody of their children. The father had sole responsibility for making decisions about their welfare. He could apprentice them to a master to learn a trade, or appoint someone other than the mother to be the children's guardian if he died. Women were not allowed to divorce their husbands, except in the most abusive situations. If a couple did divorce, the husband always kept the children. Married women did not even have the right to control their own bodies. They could not legally refuse to have sex with their husbands, and in this era before effective and legal contraception, they had no ability to control when they became pregnant. 19th century children were typically taught at home by parents or tutors, or in small local schools. Boys and girls went to primary school at roughly the same rates, but higher education was exclusively for men. No American colleges or universities admitted women until Oberlin College in Ohio became the first to do so in 1837. Female seminaries were as close as a young woman could get to a college education. These schools, started by women, taught many of the same subjects as colleges and universities, including composition, algebra, history, natural philosophy, science, French, and sometimes Latin. Some schools also offered training in needlework, art, and music. But parents and doctors also feared that too much intellectual effort would strain young women's brains or even harm their chances of bearing children. Seminaries also placed a strong focus on the cult of true womanhood, the idea that women should be domestic, modest, maternal, religious, cultured, idle, and subservient to men. This meant they should take care of their homes, husbands, and children, and leave things like employment, politics, and public speaking to men. Many American women did work outside the home. These were poor women.